The wedding seems to be a brother's. Before Luke tracked her down and exposed her to his uncle, Emily smoked alone. Afterwards, they danced their way to a restroom, where Luke popped the question, and she accepted. As they rounded the bend on their way to work the following day, Mark and Emily left the circle on the table on purpose. Their paths diverged. Emily rode the rails to her workplace and stepped into the elevator. Joining her, Luke paused. They talked about their weekend as if they didn't know each other, even though they were actually together. They were both analysts for a rival Manhattan hedge fund called Crest Capital. One of the portfolio managers at the company was eventually let go, and in his rage he blew up the computer before being led out of the office. Emily informed Luke about the replacement rumors she overheard among her co-workers, and the two of them celebrated later that night. A phone call from Rory woke up Emily and Luke as they slept. Emily was adamant about going to meet Rory, even though Luke warned her against it. Upon reaching the specified location, Emily discovered Campbell by mistake. After they finished talking about her performance at work recently, she went home to be with Luke while he waited for word. Emily told Luke the news of her promotion with reluctance, even though she had expected it. The next day, as they got ready to work, Luke voiced his support. Emily found a comfortable rhythm in her new role. Her co-workers made fun of her and wondered if she had gotten the job for something else, but she was determined to show them that they were mistaken. After a difficult day at work, Emily informed her parents about her promotion. When she got home, she couldn't reach Luke no matter how many times she tried to call. Nobody answered. She tracked down Luke in a pub where he was drinking alone after some time. The suspicion that Campbell had done something to help her get the promotion lingered, even though he pretended to be happy for her. However, Emily adamantly denied the claim. The more it becomes clear that Luke is resentful about not being promoted. When he and Paul, a senior executive at the fund, go out for drinks, Emily offers to help him get the next promotion. After learning that Campbell considers Luke ineffective, Emily learns that her goal is to have him removed. Luke secretly consults a self-help guru to figure out how to be more assertive at work, but no one knows about it. Emily returned home and made an attempt to woo Luke, but he turned her down, saying he was too tired. As he bid her farewell, he departed. Luke felt uneasy when he overheard Emily being overly friendly with CEO Campbell during a meeting. Because Luke wasn't interested in hearing about Emily's dinner reservation, she went alone after she approached him during his coffee break to inform him about it. When Luke got home, he dropped hints about how he thought her outfit was unsuitable. At work the following day, Emily altered her attire to suit his tastes. Before Emily could go outside for a smoke, Luke persuaded her to make a lengthy trading call, despite her order that she finish the analysis first. The argument between Emily and Luke escalated when she returned to the office. She blamed him for leaving the analysis unfinished, which led to a $25 million loss for the company. In an effort to make up for his error, Campbell insulted her severely. After hearing rumors that a company's stock was about to crash, Luke gave Emily some insider information that the fund could use to short the stock. Emily, concerned about the legitimacy of the trade, advised Campbell to short another company, and the move paid off. Emily entered the office with assurance, knowing that Campbell and Paul were there to greet her. Paul paid her a hefty sum as a commission before he departed. After Emily's text to Luke to go out for the night went unanswered, she decided to go out with her male co-workers at the club anyhow. Emily suddenly cut off her co-workers' stories because she was bored with them. To spice things up, she then proposed they have a few more drinks. After getting home, Emily got into an argument with Luke, and in the process, she revealed her commission check. After this, they got into an argument during which Luke made fun of her for acting and dressing like the prostitutes her co-workers often employ when they go out to nightclubs. Luke insists that Emily suggest him to Campbell the following day for the position of portfolio manager after another one is let go. By her tone, it is clear that Campbell has no intention of promoting him. Despite this setback, Luke continues to visit Campbell's office, where he delivers an impassioned speech in which he promises to remain loyal. However, he soon learns that Campbell has recruited a new portfolio manager. In the evening, Emily finds out that her domineering mother has arranged an unexpected engagement party for them on Friday, and frantically warns her against going through with it. After accusing Emily of taking his job, an inebriated Luke storms out, but Emily later admits that Campbell wanted to fire him for being weak. As Emily stepped into the office, Luke showed no signs of worry. She made an effort to get in touch with him, only to learn afterwards that her parents had told Luke's parents about their engagement. She tried calling Luke in a desperate attempt to get him to fix things, but he was unreachable. As Paul and Emily Campbell were making a presentation to investors in other countries, inebriated Luke makes a scene by storming into the meeting room. He lays into Campbell for passing up a promotion and admits to being in an illegal relationship with Emily ever since she got the job. Emily is furious because she can't get in touch with Luke by phone, but she eventually tracks him down at the engagement party. While their loved ones looked on, the couple got into a heated argument. When Luke implies that Emily exchanged sexual favors for a promotion, Emily responds by smashing a bottle on his head. After Emily hides out in the restroom, Luke discovers her. Their argument escalates, and Luke ends up physically assaulting Emily. Then Emily gave her speech. After Leslie leaves, she heads home. Emily tries to hide the bruise on her face that Luke's aggressive action gave her in order to keep her job. Emily reveals to Campbell that she was the one being stalked by Luke and that they were never romantically involved. After telling her that Luke's career is over due to his actions, Campbell leaves, telling her to move on. When Emily gets back to their house, she finds that Luke has already packed up his things, planning to live with his brother and launch his own business. Angry at his lack of remorse for the attack, Emily confronts Luke until he sobs and asks for forgiveness, furious at his lack of attitude. She tells him to wipe the blood off the floor and then she'll leave. She responds with a caustic chuckle,